Congressman Ro Khanna, Massey, the fake news? Or do you want to believe President Trump, who has, I think, greater situational awareness on this thing than anybody else? And the more I look into it, the weirder it gets. Not that, oh, this is far more vast and complex. No, it's like a lot smaller and stupider. And there are a lot of phonies involved. Jeffrey Epstein, not good, right? He pled guilty in 2008 to having sex with a 17-year-old person. And that was in violation of the law in Florida. Not in 37 other states, but in Florida. Anyway, hoax? Yeah. Some of this is a hoax, folks. I want to show you one of the survivors. Her name is Lisa Phillips. And you got to listen to her because, well, she has a podcast.
Unseal all the documents. We are requesting transparency. And I am requesting every congressman and woman that goes against this bill be outed. I want to know. Thank you.
All right, that was one of the warm-ups. Now enter the podcast person.
Hi there, my name is Lisa Phillips, and I'm the host of award-nominated podcast called From Now On, a platform supporting survivors.
Okay. The award-winning podcast. Something interesting happens that I was not expecting here. No. Folks, I think we have one more channel left, don't we? All right. Let me put it to you this way. Put that back up on the screen. Phillips was 21 years old when she met the financier Jeffrey Epstein, who was sexually assaulted by him. Now, the part that I found pretty astounding is she's an adult. A lot of the accusers are adults. It's weird, and most people don't know that. Now, she goes on. By the time she met Epstein, she was living and working in New York. She had been booked to shoot the cover of a health magazine and was flown out to the British Virgin Islands. Another model on the shoot said she knew Epstein, whom she described as wonderful, and whose private island was nearby, and suggested they spend their day off there. I trusted her, says Phillips. Okay. Next, what happens, please? Epstein focused his attention on her. I really liked Jerry. He was very charismatic and very much hones right in on you. I guess I was the new girl, and he talked to me for a long time. She says he was super intelligent. He gave her really great advice. All right, next, please. She told him her dream was to sign with one of the top model agencies. It wasn't weird, she says. He felt very comfortable. The other girls were happy, having a good time. Next, please. Later that night, back in the room, she was sharing with her friends. Someone knocked at her door and said Epstein was ready for his massage. It's like, what massage? What's going on? I don't want to massage somebody. It was just weird, all right? Her friend told her not to worry, but also that we kind of have to. Phillips, suddenly feeling isolated on the island, says at that point, I was still naive, and I thought it was going to be a massage, and that would be it. She and the other woman went to his room where Epstein was naked on a massage table. Although Phillips was clearly uncomfortable, her friend seemed fine, so she just followed her lead. He was also, and that's probably what's confusing for a lot of girls, very playful and charming and asking funny questions. He's not like a straight-off abuser. During the massage, Epstein sexually assaulted them. Now, let's stop there for a second, all right? Sexual assault can happen anywhere, anytime. A charming person, a not charming person, right? But there is no detail about sexual assault here. What happened? What kind? What did that entail? It's a big nothing. However, we do find out more details that don't seem to me to fit in with a sexual assault. Next, please. Epstein kept drawing her back, and she met him fairly regularly over several years. That's one reason why it's hard. The abuse is confusing to explain because people will say, why did you go back? He did things in a way that doesn't make you feel like it's abuse. And he layered it with all these wonderful things until it got to the point where you started realizing that you were being abused. Is this what the drinking? Does it go back? Next, please, if you don't mind. Phillips would visit Epstein every month or so at his office in his Manhattan mansion. He didn't assault her every time, but regularly. Next, please. Still, people she respected spoke highly of him, and she also enjoyed her talks with him. It was kind of like a mentoring moment. It was always a learning experience. Sometimes you think he's not going to do anything this time, thank God. But Jeffrey just had that he was seeing 6 to 8 girls a day. It was confusing. That would be rather confusing, but keep going, please. It was only after his death in 2019 and meeting other survivors that Phillips started to understand the truth of what happened to her. And through these women, I found empowerment. The survivors encouraged, say, you know what? I don't need to be ashamed anymore. This is my story, and now I'm going to help people. As told to the Independent. Now, she was an adult, and she kept seeing him over the years. This has not been adjudicated. She goes forward, like a lot of the others, calling themselves a victim. And there's money to be made here by lawyers and by her and her fellow quote-unquote survivors. President Trump is right. And we'll be right back.
Total Beats, America's best-selling Beats brand, is available at Walmart. Total Beats blood pressure support soft chews contain a key ingredient clinically shown to deliver 2 times better blood pressure support. Take control of your health. Head to Walmart and get Total Beats blood pressure support soft chews today.
So, there is a before on my stomach before Sono Bello, and this is after.
This year, don't just lose weight, lose stubborn fat and sagging extra skin permanently at Sono Bello.
I wanted the results of the tummy tuck, but not the downtime.
We've helped over 300,000 people transform.
If you want that flat stomach, you go get that flat stomach.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Our flexible payment options make it easy to get started today. Call or go to sonobello.com right now.
A heart attack? Do they have life insurance?
No,
We have life insurance. John,
I'm trying to find something we can afford.
fortunately, in only a few minutes, SelectQuote found John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month. And his wife Ann a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. Select Quote. We shop. You save.
Hello, everyone. It's President Donald J. Trump, and it's Trump time. Check out this red beauty. It's one of my new watches. Wear it proudly on your wrist, and everyone will know exactly what it's for, who it represents. It's really going to be something special. This for your favorite president. Get your watch today at gettrumpwatches.com. Please make a great gift. It's Trump time.
For pain in multiple spots like here, or here, Salon Boss patches stick firmly and remove comfortably. Once your pain is gone, Salon Boss. It's good medicine.
Today, most people don't know their meat is sourced. For generations, people had access to quality local meats from American farms and ranches.
At Good Ranchers, we're reviving that tradition by partnering with ranchers and farmers.
No imports, just 100% American-born, raised, and harvested meat delivered directly to you.
We select only the finest cuts that we would feed our family.
Visit GoodRanchers.com and discover American meat delivered.
Home inspectors, contractors, roofers, all kinds of pros recommend leaf filter. Why? Topped by stainless steel micro mesh, leaf filter is engineered for protection. In testing, leaf filter handles double the water weight of common food style guards without overflow. Our product design is driven by relentless innovation, ensuring optimal performance even in the toughest storms. And we back it up with a lifetime claw-free guarantee.
Call 833 Leaf Filter or visit leaffilter.com.
Parents, America's big birthday is coming up, and more kids want an invite to the party. Let them join the fun with the Kids Guide to America's 250th birthday, a free guide that helps kids celebrate the epic story of our nation's birth. Send your kids back in time to see our great founding fathers signing the Declaration and get them ready for this year's massive celebration. Get the Kids Guide to America's 250th birthday for free at freeusagift.com. That's freeusagift.com.
Hey, Governor Westmore, what president. Here's the thing. The being governor of Maryland part, yeah, it looks like he's not that good at that. Okay, he loves the parties, he loves the perks, but a lot of problems in Annapolis, and he's trying to make that state totally blue, which would be bad news for our next guest, Congressman Andy Harris, Republican of Maryland. He represents the 1st Congressional District. Sir, welcome. And he really wants your seat to go blue, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I guess that's part of his bipartisanship that he always talks about.
So, first of all, he's trying to redistrict, kind of like Gavin Newsom, kind of like the Democrats everywhere. How is he doing in that effort so far?
Well, look, different from Gavin Newsom or from Texas, in neither of those states did they try to eliminate the opposition, like have no opposition